You've probably heard that having lots of colors in each meal is the best way to get more nutrients in your diet. But if that's a struggle, green is a good place to start. Here with some ideas is dietitian Allie Miller with Naturally Nourished. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Go green takes on a whole new meaning this morning, doesn't it?
Yes, all sorts of green. 50 shades of green.
Hey, I like that idea. Why green before other colors, or why is it important to think about the color?
So we're here to eat the rainbow, and that's because the phyto compounds or the plant-based colors have different antioxidants and disease-fighting properties. Well, when you think of leaves on a tree, in the seasons, they actually have the ability to turn yellow, orange, red before they fall. And so greens actually hold all of the rainbow of antioxidant capacity.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, so if you're going to start anywhere, you know, the green overshadows it as far as when we see it live and living, but we know that it has the capacity of the whole rainbow. So if you're going to start anywhere, green's the way to get your biggest bang for your buck.
I think the biggest problem is fitting in the amount of vegetables we're supposed to have. What do you suggest?
So for greens specifically, 2 to 3 cups a day.
That's a lot.
Yes. So
you know, eating a salad, that might help a little bit,
Sure.
Fit it all in.
So we've come up with a couple different ideas to get that up, and also I think it's important to get variety. So even though all greens are going to be nutritionally dense, the different choices of your leafy greens are going to have different properties, different forms of minerals and antioxidants.
I think it is easy to get stuck with your favorite type of lettuce and just do that, but you have an array here, and they all do taste a little bit differently.
Absolutely. So, you know, down there we have sprouts, and sprouts actually are 10 to up to 50 times nutritionally dense of the vegetable that they come from. So broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, or you name it. Those are arugula sprouts, actually. Those go really nice topped on top of maybe a chicken breast with some avocado slices.
Oh, that's a neat idea. So think outside of the salad bowl.
Exactly. Yes, I love that. Think outside the salad bowl. Yes. So as a topping, sprouts are really nice, and because they're much more nutritionally dense, you don't need as much volume as them to get that impact of the nutrients. Rainbow chard is another really fun one. We love using that green because it's super vibrant. You would just be cutting up along the stem, and then you can consume that stem like you would celery. You can saute that. And I love using rainbow chard in a smoothie. It's actually sweeter than many greens. You know, kale can be a little bit bitter. So the rainbow chard is a good happy medium.
I even steam these and use them in place of a tortilla to make wraps, and it's actually pretty good.
That would work fantastic.
It holds well. It doesn't fall apart like a lot of other lettuce leaves.
You could also do that with a colored green leaf or a cabbage cup, and that would work really nicely. So a place for a burrito, I think that sounds great. And then watercress. So we always talk about, when you're talking about eating a whole food, can you imagine it growing? And I think we can definitely imagine that growing. You can see its entire root structure, and that's going to mean it's much more viable or full of life. Watercress actually has ITCs, which are cancer-fighting compounds, which help the detox process and can chelate toxic metals in the body. And then this is just butter lettuce, but I wanted to show viewers how I store lettuces at home. You know, often we'll buy leafy greens and they go bad or they wilt. So if you cut them off of their core, this is where they're going to want to hold all of their water capacity. And if you remove all of the leaves singly and then chop them up just real lightly, this lettuce has actually been in my fridge. I did an experiment for us for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, so we did a little bit of damp paper towel and then just a little bit of damp paper towel on top, and keep it airtight in a container.
Oh my goodness, that's good to know, because mine seems to go rancid after a couple of days.
Yeah.
And we got to put it all together.
Sure. So kale chips are another option for us, and then we're going to do a salad with lacinato kale. This is dino kale also. You're going to de-stem it, so tear it off of the stem.
Oh, that was easy.
Yep. It's a good way to de-stress after the end of the workday. So you just take your hand against the stem.
Rip it off.
Yep. And then you're going to curl up the leaves, and you're going to chop them up. So this is called a chiffonade. We're just going to take our knife through that little burrito roll, if you will. And then maybe once through the center, so we're not chewing like a dinosaur with our dino kale.
I like that plan.
And then in here, we're going to massage it. If you've ever had a kale salad that you didn't enjoy, my bet is on that it was not massaged. And massaging, you're going to use about a half a teaspoon of high mineral sea salt and mechanically break it down with your hands. What that does is that reduces the bitter compounds, increases the enzymes and the antioxidants. So once this has been massaged, we're going to whip together a real simple vinaigrette.
All right, and we're going to put that whole recipe on our website, so we'll make sure we get all of those ingredients on there for everybody. Thanks for being here, Allie. And remember to massage your kale. I didn't know. We'll be right back.